He was what?
He, was given permission to do, some tests.
They weren't the kind to do harm to it, right? Right?
He did get one test to prove that, does harm to the SCP.
I am going to kill him.
Please, let's not do, that.
Why not? He does this to every SCP that is harmless. Then they get violent, so he gets to do more and more to them.
I do understand your point, but I think you would be put down to D class and not be able to do your work at all, if you did that.
You are right.
Thank you for understanding.
Karma will kick his ass one day.
I hope you don't become Karma.
What was that?
I just, I hope you get to be there to see it.
Me too. Me too.
There is, more on your mind? What is it?
Tomorrow is going to be when we all agree on the new SCP's classes.
You're worried that the plant one isn't going to be placed as safe?
Yeah, because if it isn't placed as safe, then he will be able to do more harm to it. It's already scared. It's just gonna do so much more harm to it. Might even make it violent.
Have they even given it a number?
Not yet. That is also tomorrow. Most likely gonna be around 1920-ish. I think there were about 10 that came in at the same time.
Wow! 10 here?
No. Only 2 were brought here. I think 3 were clearly violent, so different base. And the other 5 were in a different country. But we still get the files here.
So, this one that seems to have you very interested, any idea about its origin?
Well, it doesn't seem to have any idea about what it is. But when I asked it to draw, it seemed to draw what looked like an ant and other plants. It was all from what I can only guess is from a small plant point of view. My best guess, someone's experiment. But I won't know for sure unless I get to work with it a lot more.
I'm sure you will, and I'm sure you will also find it out. You worry and stress out way too much.
You have only been working here with me for 2 months. And you've already gotten to know that I stress out easy and worry a lot?
That's not weird, right? I just like to pay attention to the people I work with. It means working together is easier.
It's not weird. It's actually very touching. Most people have known me for years don't know this. Knowing your coworkers is a good thing.
I'm glad someone understands that. The group of people I was working with before didn't care about helping each other with, mental health. It's just always stressful there.
Well, to be completely fair, you are now working in a much calmer place due to us not working with the deadly SCPs. People that work in the field or near the more deadly ones have to always be on edge. It is kind of their job, and it's a difficult job. Safety has to be first over anything else.
You're right. Props to the people that can handle that stress. I'm actually glad I found out fast I'm not one of them.
Yes, props to them, as long as they don't become completely heartless.
Are you talking about Dr. Hugh? Well, I don't know if he's completely heartless.
Oh, he is completely heartless. How we know is painful to even think about.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to, deal with an experience that would make you feel that way.
It's the past. I've gotten over it somewhat. What were my plans for today?
If I may, I do believe we're going to do some work with samples from the SCPs and make notes for others that are not in the same field as us.
Ah, thank you. I had forgotten. I guess Senior Red can do that to you. Best we get to work.
Oh, by the way, Daphne, here are my notes you asked me to take a week ago. Sorry I took my time. I really didn't want to miss anything.
Do you think you learned anything after all these notes?
A lot, actually. I really wish I'd read a lot about them before. Like, I never knew about some of the more simpler and harmless SCP. The bowls sound nice. Wish we had more like it. SCP-131 are so cute. Almost like cats or, even a dog. I even saw them when I was coming in today.
Yeah, they're so cute. I also love the fact that they're here. I know that a deadly SCP is never going to be roaming freely here.
It was scary just reading about the SCP. I hope I never have to go anywhere near it.
I hope that reading about that helped you understand the reason why we don't half-ass stuff when it comes to safety, even on some of the less deadly looking ones too.
It did. I do still hope I can help make some, changes that still feel safe, but also help the SCPs feel like more comfortable. Hey, maybe even like more open to talking. That would be amazing, getting to talk to some of like the smarter SCPs.
I like your thinking, and hope you keep that about you as you work here.
I hope so too.
Maybe we both can make some good changes in this place.
I'm gonna start writing my ideas down so I don't forget them.
Wise. Oh, it would seem to be that time. Time to go home for the night. Hopefully today's work is helpful for someone. Most people don't understand our field of work. Oh, and don't forget, I'm wanting your notes on SCP-053 and SCP-054. They're not completely harmless, but still safe in a way.
Oh, I have heard about them both. It's really sad what happened to them. Oh, I will most likely have them done in a few days. Have a good night, Dr. Daphne.